Casting is absolutely, that's a period of real nail-biting for me. It's a vague, kind of mysterious process. I have a lot of empathy for what the actors are doing, but at the same time, it's crucial that I take a great deal of care at that stage. Mistakes made in casting can almost never be rectified. It can be that important that if you get it wrong, you may well wind up having to do something as hideous as replace someone. I like to be thorough enough in the casting process so there's a level of trust when it comes time to rehearse and shoot. It was, on paper, a great screen performance, but kind of a scary character to take on. So I needed somebody with real courage. Well, John Nash is a very complex character. In interpreting that character, you needed an actor, with the ability, with the sort of the presence and charisma to command your interest, over a period of time, and the talent to pull it off, and also the nerve.
The reason I wanted Russell really more than anybody is that he is able to communicate with you without words. He's able to get you interested in him through his charisma and intelligence that you read out of his eyes.
When I met with him, I wasn't 100% convinced going into the meeting, but I was very, very interested in discussing it with him. And I found that his questions were important. The intelligence that he displayed asking these questions was very exciting for me because, look, I knew he was charismatic and I knew he was talented, but I saw a level of intelligence that, of course, whoever played Nash had to be able to display. You can't really act it, fake it. It's not a matter of just saying the words. That spark has to be there, and I saw it there in spades.
Russell understands cinematic impact, so he has enough understanding and confidence in that he's able to convey ideas, in this case, get you inside someone's feelings and someone's mind.
Russell's very intense, but I don't get the feeling it's a show. It's really about the vibe that he feels he needs to try to create something, or sometimes the vibe that he thinks the entire set needs to sort of get in the right space to maximize the scene.
It took a while to get him. He was very excited about it, and then he went off to make a movie that put him in another time zone. And he's very much a man and an actor that is in the present, in that moment. So when he's in this other time zone, and he's making another movie, it was hard to, get in touch with him and kind of close this deal.
Russell is a very charismatic guy, but a character actor at heart. He wants to discover a character, sort of define it within his own terms, kind of ingest it, and then present it back to you in a way that's insightful and entertaining. This is kind of his genius.
We read hundreds of actresses, some stars, models, people unknowns, the whole gamut of possibilities for this role of Alicia Nash. And we had just seen Requiem of a Dream, and that just took her to a higher level for us.
I was absolutely sure with Jennifer. I had a strong hunch from just meeting her and talking to her about the project. I thought her instincts about the character were correct. Alicia was inordinately beautiful and unusually ambitious academically when she met Nash. Jennifer's background is Yale and Stanford. She looks a little bit like young Alicia Nash, which again wasn't crucial, but was something in her favor. I really knew when I saw Jennifer and Russell auditioning together. Russell already had the part. He was reading with a number of actors, both in New York and LA. Their scenes together just clicked.
And in those moments where you do these private readings, you get a sense immediately, is there a chemistry? And the chemistry is something that you identify on a lot of different levels. Is she going to challenge him in a way that he'll stay at the top of his game? Because if the actress isn't good as an artist, he won't be challenged, he won't feel pushed, and he won't be at the top of his game. So you need people around someone like Russell Crowe that he respects.
There was a strength that Jennifer demonstrated with total humanity. There were no walls. You just felt that there was going to be tremendous interaction and chemistry between the two of them as actors.